I was kind of at a place where I was looking for how to find meaning in this stage. And I was kind of at a place where I was struggling with that.
Most men have a very good ability to go deep. What isn't comfortable is to take a conversation deep. The idea was, what if we set the table and created an environment, whatever the topic, for guys to talk about it. And yeah, usually by the end of the night, we're talking about faith, but like we say, it's faith-based, but not in your face.
If you don't get to that and you stay where most men are, which is, what do you do? What happens when you're not doing something? Then who are you? And it's a really tough time particularly a man's life. We die a lot younger than our wives and a lot of other women. Why? Because we don't do this. We don't share. We think we're doing it alone. We John Wayne it. So I think this is a real blessing to a lot of men to be able to go, wow, you're going through that too? And so you're not suffering in silence.
This is a place that you can come, and within 15 minutes, you will have 5 or 6 new friends that you didn't know about. You're sitting around a table, but you're building bridges to a new group of people that you haven't been associated with. It's open, it's embracing, and it's encouraging, because you just don't find that in men's groups. And this is what I think a large component of it is about. But I also learn a lot from other people's stories. Their hardships, their challenges, and also how they dealt with it. How did they become the better men that they are because of what has happened to them?
The way that I was just floating. No church, no faith, even though I was raised in faith. And then the turning point is here with Thoughts on the Rocks. And then I started to listen to the things that Doug had to say, and the changes in my life and things that I needed to get right with. And that was going to church and get into a Bible study program, and then continuing to go to Thoughts on the Rocks.
And so it's given me glimpses of meaning and purpose when I was seeking for them. And I'd say that came directly as a result of some specific conversations and interactions, friendships that I've developed through Thoughts on the Rocks.
It's changed the way that I look at the world and other people.
So my godson, who I invited about a year and a half ago, he's not really a Christian. He's never been to church. He needed to see other men talking about God, talking about Jesus. And when I brought him here, it's opened his mind to explore Jesus Christ, and explore his faith.
And everybody needs encouragement. And we need to be able to sharpen each other like iron sharpens iron. I see that from a lot of the men here. And I like to come here and do my small part and be encouraged myself.
What I've learned later in my life, I wish I'd have learned at a younger age. So what I get out of this is just trying to impart wisdom.
There's a hope. You basically drive away with hope. You drive away with inspiration and the thought that you're not alone, and nor should you ever be. And you cannot come here and not grow. The best case is you got an insight or a follow-up on a relationship that could change your life.
That's what Thoughts on the Rocks is, and we're all on the journey, and we invite others to join.